Just want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. Happy Auntie Day to all the aunties. Happy Mother's Day to all the animals lovers. Just want to say, just be encouraged and have a great Saturday. I had just went and got my Mother's Day cards for my sister and my mother. And I said, well, make sure that you go for a ride and enjoy this beautiful day. God has gave us a beautiful day. I'm so glad it's not gloomy. I'm just glad it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Saturday. I said, let me get on in this hoopty and enjoy this Saturday. So, about to get on this expressway. I just ride on through the city. I guess maybe I just go downtown Chicago. But I just wanted to just come on out. It's such a beautiful, beautiful day. Welcome to the chat. You chilling with your girl, Good Vibe. And I just thought, what the heck? Let's get on out here. These past couple days, I've been like really worn out. But this day, since it's sunny outside, it ain't no excuse. I had to get on out here and make some things happen. So that here I am. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Good Vibes. And we just zoom, and then boom, boom. I hope that you all got something planned for somebody special as far as a mother figure or auntie figure. Even if you just get them a card, give them a hug, buy them a donut, but just let somebody know that they are loved and that you're just glad that you have met them. And God has, because a lot of people may have lost their parents, and if your parents are still around, you should definitely be thankful that they are still around and that you just let them know, I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it. That's why it's so important to give people their flowers, to love on them, just to let them know, hey, we good. But welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your girl, Good Vibes. And this is Saturday, and I'm on this expressway. Going downtown possibly, or maybe just riding around the city of Chicago, but I just wanted to just ride around and just enjoy this day because it's been so gloomy. And I hope you all are getting a chance to enjoy this Saturday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here with me, and I'm thankful that you came for a couple minutes. I got a confession. I ain't never bought nothing from Amazon. Well, I guess you could say I did. I bought that Fire Stick. I don't know how that works. I think I'm the only person in America that have never purchased anything from Amazon. The only reason why I said that because I'm behind an Amazon truck, but I'm about to scoot over. It's just that people on the expressway always be driving like they ain't got no sense. I hope where you at, I hope the weather is beautiful, and even if it's not, that we still enjoy it and we be thankful for it. I hope that you all just make sure that you just laugh and just enjoy the beat. I was just in Family Dollar getting some cards from, like I said, for my mother and my sister for Mother's Day, because those are like really the only two closest people. Well, I guess I could have got something from my neighbor, so I wasn't even thinking. But I usually just try to just get somebody something, just spend some time with them. A lot of times you may not have no money, but if you just spend time with a person and let them know, hey, I love you. Sometimes your money be funny. And sometimes your credit just ain't gonna get it. But through it all, be thankful and love on your people. Spend time with your people. It's a shame that the only time that some people really get to cherish their people is when a holiday come up on or when somebody then passed in the family. or when some of their friends in pass. No. Enjoy your people. Please enjoy your people. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you too if you are a mother. And thank you for stopping by. Because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I'm thankful that you came. Dang, what is going on here? Well, I guess I'm about to get off the expressway. Definitely. It's something going on. But yeah, I really do. I appreciate that. And if you're a mother's, because I can't see, I don't know if that was a man, lady, boy, girl, or dog or cat. But I'm thankful that you took out the time to Day. And if you're a mother, happy Mother's Day to you too. And all the mothers that are around you, happy Mother's Day to them. This is your girl, Good Vibes. I'm praying that everybody is good, everybody is well. I'm praying that somebody get a chance to enjoy this sun. We need the sun. And we also need them good vibes. Definitely need that. Anybody got plans what they gonna do for their love mothers, or they love auntie, or they love grandma? Well, my niece, she had told my mother early this week, she said, I'm gonna cook for y'all, so make sure y'all come by the house. And I thought that was really nice. Hey, Noam, how you doing? Welcome. And if you have a mother or a mother figure, let them know that happy Mother's Day from Good Vibes. Just hope you have a chance to just enjoy this day. Did you, are you back home, Noam? Or are you still out and about? I can't see y'all comments, but I really thank you all for coming out. I really do. Wave, if I saw something that said wave, if you are a mother, happy Mother's Day. If you are auntie, happy Auntie Day. I think I was just telling this young lady in Family Dollar, I said, even if you're not a mother, you're still a mother figure to somebody. So it should be like a happy Auntie Day. They should have that. Thank you. Okay, Bother Me. Mimi, if you are a mother, happy Mother's Day to you, and thank you for stopping by. Because you could be anywhere else in the world, but I'm glad you're here with me for a few minutes. But if you are a mother, Bother Mimi, happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Mother's Day, or happy Auntie's Day to you. Or if you have a pet, happy Mother's Day. But it's just so important that we just take our time to enjoy people, to love on them. Because tomorrow's not promised. It is not promised. That's why we have to be so thankful, so appreciative. So appreciative. And out of all days for them to work on the expressway, they choose to turn it, to zoom it down from 3 lanes to 2 lanes. Okay, that's cool. Just keep driving. Well, I'm glad it's starting to move. But whomever is in the chat, thank you, Queen. I appreciate you. I appreciate your positive energy. But it was so tripped out. I was in there and I was trying to find some cards up in Family Dollar. So I happened to look up, and the young lady, she was walking past me. She had on a shirt that said Good Vibes. She was like, why you was looking at me? I said, because you got a shirt on. I said, that's my YouTube name. It's Good Vibes. And we both laughed. And I said, that's why how I ended up missing where the cards was at, because I was looking at your shirt. And then there was another lady that came in behind me. She was just singing and in a good mood. And I was like, thank you, Lord. I received that energy. Because we need that. It is so good to be able to enjoy good energy and good people. So I had to wish everybody in there that was a Mother's Day. I said, happy Mother's Day to everybody. I hope I beat y'all. So I'm going to just make sure I say it first. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Because you just never know. Some people never get that. And you know, my whole thing is to always make sure that people are in good spaces. And if it's something going on, you know, just try to uplift somebody's spirit. But I am so glad I got out that house. I was like, no. Just because you work at home now, mean on your off days, you supposed to still be in the house. So, got myself together and came on out. Drop my son off. He went to this health club place that they go and they play basketball. So he'll be there probably till about 8 or 9. So I told him, whenever you ready, just call me so I'll come and pick you up. But I told him I was going to be out enjoying this day, enjoying this beautiful Saturday, and getting some vitamin D. Because you definitely need that. And I hadn't had a Pepsi in so long. I was thinking about a Pepsi. I said, when I went and got some gas, I said, no, I got to get me a Pepsi. Because I just had to have me a nice cold Pepsi. Because all I mainly drink is water. So when you be wanting a Pepsi or something cold, you got to treat yourself to it. Because I ain't no big drinker. But I remember when my grandmama passed, shoo, I was tipping with that wine. But I was like, no, you can't wait until you damn near 40 and want to start buying wine every day. So I had to hurry up and shake and get that off of me. But I'm so thankful. Because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you here with me with these few minutes, and I'm so thankful for you coming out. So do you all have any plans? Any plans? Any plans? Any plans? Oh, something happened over here. Oh, that's cool that you in the mall with your boys. That's good. End of one way. I guess maybe since I'm over here by my grandmama's house, maybe I drive past there. Since the traffic and stuff is all messed up on the expressway. Go around the old neighborhood. But I shouldn't have drank that pop because I'm just feeling like I got to burp about 12 times. So I hope that, and make sure you hit them thumbs up and make sure you hit them comments. And Nom, I'm glad that you are in the mall. That you keeping the party local. And I'm glad it's such a beautiful Saturday. I hope the weather is nice wherever you all are at. I hope y'all getting some of this sun. Because we've been getting nothing but gloom and doom. And that place there, that's Geno's in Calumet Park. Where they be stepping at. Nice and grown crowd over there. Then I was like, maybe I'll go over my neighbor's house. And I was like, no, I'm not about to go and leave my house to go sit in somebody else's house. So no, let me get out here and get me some fresh air. We need them days where we can just enjoy and be thankful that we got them. Come on now, y'all, because they be having attitude. There's some nice birds, but they be having stank attitudes. Man. But they have order with they families, though. They keep it cute and on mute. And they know they better not cross their mama. Or she going down. She gonna take them down. But yep. Oh, they got somebody's prom going. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm sorry. Oh, it is somebody that's staying in the house. Wow. All right. Somebody stay in my grandmama's house, so that's cool. Hey, Miss Vicky. I'm just driving past being nosy on my grandmama block, and it just so happened that somebody is going to prom. That's cool. That's nice. I had to turn the camera a little bit that way so y'all could see it. They got it really set out really nice. That's nice. My son would have been going to prom, but he didn't want to go. He pulled a me. He pulled a me on me because I didn't go to prom neither. Didn't miss it. I guess because I was just always, like I said, I've always just been a quiet person. Don't want the light on me or nothing. So that worked for me. But once again, I'm so glad that you all came out. Hit that like button. Let's just enjoy this ride. And let's just enjoy each other. And like I said, anybody that is a mother on here, anybody that's an auntie on here, anybody that's just a positive person in somebody's life that have been nurturing, happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Auntie's Day to you. Happy Pet Day to you, Mama. We appreciate you. Because we got the love on our people. He looked like he was mad about something. I ain't do nothing to you, man. See, that's what be making me so mad. People be having these kids, and these kids be on their own. So it's so important that you make sure that you try to have a big brother or the big sister program if you can. And sometimes you can't, because these kids will cuss you out. There's no respect and no love. But whatever it is, you show love and you keep it pushing. Or you just pray for them. Because we can't help everybody physically, but mentally we can if we pray for them. Miss Vicky, if you are a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. I saw you had came and checked in. And whoever else that's in here that is a mother or it's a Mother Day thing, or auntie, or just a brother, just happy Saturday to you. People say, Dad, y'all be going hard for y'all mamas. The daddy don't get love like that. Well, we love on everybody. Hi, Chef Finest One. Hi, Sugar. So good to see you. I hope everyone is fine and beautiful and enjoying this beautiful Saturday. Thank you. Chef Finest One. Happy Uncle Day to you. Happy Brother Day to you. We just have to celebrate. We come up with these holidays. We can come up with some more holidays, okay? We ain't got to stop there. We got to love on everybody and be thankful for each other. Because a lot of times you run into people that are way better to you than your own family. And you got to love on them people. You got to love your people. You got to love your group. You got to cherish your people. That's so important. That is so important. Happy Mother's Day, Jill Comfort Zone. I think I read that right. Yeah, I read it right. I can read in a fast pace. Come on, chat. But yes, happy Mother's Day. Come on in, hit that thumbs up. And thank you all for your comments. And thank you all for coming to fellowship with us. Yeah, we are just all just trying to love each other and just get through this thing called life. Don't look like I'm ever making past this here street, but okay. This is 122nd in Hall City. Don't look like I'm gonna be able to get past. And we got to roll. We got to get past this thing. Can't be waiting for forever. Yeah, I'm glad that I know that somebody live in that house, because my auntie, she had did a quick claim on my grandmama's house, but I'm glad that I saw somebody do live there. That's good. Because I was so, man, I hope that my grandmama's house ain't abandoned. Because when your grandmama leave this earth, it just needs to be a little shaken up. Because most people, the grandmama hold the whole family together. She do. And some people, the grandfather hold the family together. And when they gone, it be kind of just a little shaky. But God is still good. He is still good and merciful. And this is a beautiful Saturday. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you all. Peace and blessings. Peace, blessings. Jones Barbecue Foot Massages. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming. Now you're going to see At times like this is when you run into a lot of people that had them little, they be having the Mother's Day baskets. I guess I rode through Roseland, 119th. Thank you again. You all could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me for a few minutes, and I appreciate you for coming. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. What a beautiful Saturday. I hope you all ain't in the house like I was part of mostly this day. I hope y'all got out and enjoyed this day. And I was going to go out and Uber. I said, I ain't going out to Uber. I had to back up off of that. Shoot. I had to move some things around. We don't need no hateration or hollering and the thing. Let's get on up and dance. This used to be a booming area, 119. Magical word, it used to be. Now it's a little shaky around here. Man, I'm glad I got out. Thank you, Jesus, for giving me the strength to get out and not be a lazy bone. Boom, 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 boom. Tell me what you gonna do when you know where to ride. Jill comfort zone. I missed what you just said. I had just clicked to the side. But yes, appreciate and love on your mama or your mother figure or your whoever it is. Just love on. Even if it's your uncle, your dad, love on your people. And it don't take no special day for you to love on your people. Always love and appreciate your people, because when they're gone, you're going to be mad because you didn't love on your people right. You took them for granted. Always try to spend time with your people. Even if you can't make it over there because your money funny, call them on the phone. And what's so good now that they've made it to whereas you ain't got no money, you ain't got no gas. Okay. So then what you can do, you can call them, you can FaceTime them, y'all can watch a movie together. It's always ways to spend time with your people. So make sure you do it. It ain't no excuses. Because my sister, she had to show me that. Me and her, one day I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I called her. Because I tried to, these on my dad's side, my sister. And I said, well, let me call. I try to call them, and they call me and we check up on each other. Because I ain't no big FaceTime in person. I can't stand that. But when I call them, and then now my mama, she made me feel bad. She like, you got to get with the program. You got to get that FaceTime. I see everybody but you. You rejected me. I said, Mama, I ain't rejecting you. I just don't like doing it. Well, I got with the program on FaceTime the other day, and that made her day. I told her, I'm going to see you tomorrow. We spent a little time. She's trying to get me to ride with her today, but I was like, no, I ain't trying to do that. I'll see you tomorrow. She was like, okay, cool. But that made her day them few minutes we was on the phone. So she could look at my face. Me and her look just like. I said, hey, twin. And she was like, wait a minute. You doing FaceTime? I said, yeah, I got with the program like you told me to. And she was glad. But like when my sisters, like when I called my sisters and my brother on my dad's side, we be doing that FaceTime thing. We be sitting there watching like just movies, imitation of life. We just trying to sit in there and just vibing. So I'm like, that's cool. That's when she was like, girl, yeah, you can watch movies on here together. And it's just so good that you can do that. Because mainly my family is here, but I mean, you have family in other places that you can't get to seeing. And then you don't want to be around them due to COVID. So you just get on that phone, like black people say, get on that phone and just go and watch that movie with them. That'll mean so much to them. And you can record the whole experience. That's so good. And it's a shame that we had to go through what we going through, but It's a blessing that we still got our phones to enjoy these experiences that we need to have together, the interactions. It's important to have those interactions. It really is. And once again, thank you again for vibing with good vibes. This area that I'm in now, this is what you call the Greater Roseland area. Chicago South Siders, 113th in Michigan. Yep. That's what Old Fashioned Donuts is on the left. That's like the best place in the world that you can get some donuts at on the south side. And I see Roseland ain't booming like how it used to be. Yep, it happens. This used to be one booming place where you'd be able to come here and get your hair finger wave, get them lifts, and go to that school used to be called Kankakee. A $10 holler go a long way. Then after that, you be ready to go on to the Jubilation. That's back in the day Chronicles. You can go to the Jubilation and go to Markham and Juke. Or you can go to 87th Street, the Ring Fitness Factory. But we had plenty of things to keep ourselves busy as kids. And we used to have a good time, so real good time. Hey, I'm telling you, people need to. I wish I could just grab up all the just people that are just going to work on their situation. That lady wasn't in no good place. And it's a lot of people that ain't in good places. And it's a lot of people that's holding these phones that ain't in good places. And that's why I try to put some good energy off into the sunset. Make it rain and drizzle so you can just laugh. Or you could just enjoy it, just encounterment of just being in a good place. Because this life, it ain't no joke, but you got to have a good team around you. Don't let nobody put you in no trick bag, but that's what happened. I mean, my grandma used to always talk about, don't let nobody put you in no trick bag. Don't let your money, don't you do it. Sometimes I got put in a trick bag, and sometimes I didn't get put in no trick bag because I tried to listen. I thinking I know everything. And in order to listen, you got to shut up. You got to listen. Let God just talk to you. And sometimes you just got to let them people in your head that make some sense talk to you that you know, hey, that ain't cool. You don't need to be doing that. You don't need to be around them people. And once again, I thank you all for coming out. Happy Mother's Day to you. Happy Saturday to you. So glad I got my butt up off that couch and did something with it. Could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Thank you, Steve Gilmore. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hit that like button. Clink, clink, clink. I think I'm gonna go downtown. I had to get off the expressway because it was so crowded. They had merged a 3-lane street into 2 lanes. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head on to downtown Chicago, but I'm gonna probably get back on like on 87th Street or something. What area are you from, Jill? Comfort zone. And I hope y'all ain't had to cook today or tomorrow. Even if you gotta order you some Uber Eats, do it. Use some coupons. Oh, Pennsylvania. I remember I went to is that Pennsylvania or Philadelphia? No, that's PA. Pennsylvania. Yeah, I mean, we used to sing out there. I don't mind cooking. I am cooking one. And then you know what? When you cook your own meal, you get it the way you want it. When you go through somebody else, they gonna do it the way they do it. So I definitely understand. I wish I had your hands to bless people with. But I ain't got that. I ain't got that makeup. Yeah, that's a blessing. But I guess too, see, I came from a family, we weren't really big cookers. No, we weren't really big cookers. That's why I was shocked at my niece. But my mother always say my niece can cook real good. So I'm glad that she volunteered to even do it. And even if she couldn't cook, I still would appreciate it, because we just have to appreciate everything that a person do. You gotta appreciate and love on your people. I changed my mind. I got on here. Well, that's good that it ain't bad, because it was a whole bunch of just nothing. But no, all I'm really doing. Oh, okay. You know what my mother used to do, because she wasn't a big cooker. And this is something, most people that really are not big cookers or just can't cook, it seemed like me that God paired me with people that could cook. Since I can't cook, it seemed like all my people, all my friends, they could cook. So like I still got a home cooked meal if I wanted to. Or either, thank God that he gave me a couple extra dollars, where if I didn't want to be bothered with trying to put something together that wasn't quite right, I could just go on and give me something to eat. And it ain't the same when you get a home cooked meal, I will agree. But when you do your own cooking and can cook, that's meaningful. Whatever you don't like in this, you can take that out of that and make it right. But yes, I do appreciate you all. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Uncle Day. Happy Pet Lover Day. Happy Junebug Day. Just love on your people. It don't have to be a holiday for you to say it. Just love on your people and show them some love and gratitude. Just bless them. Kind words go a long way in this mean and hateful world that we call life. And thankful that we have our ups and our downs. But it's a blessing that we come across beautiful spirits and beautiful people. That's a blessing. I thank and I appreciate you all for coming. I'm thankful for all of the people that have came in to just spend a little time with me today. Black Chevy Impala, endangered missing person advisory. And a black Chevy Impala. Amen. We had to spend a little time. That little time go a long way. It go a long way. A lot of times we come across good people in our circle. A lot of times we come across some people that ain't right neither. But if you be obedient and God will give you discernment to know that, hey, wait a minute, this ain't right. Because you tend to look at the patterns. If you always around this person and all they got is their hand out and always got an opinion, every time you come around them, you got to buy this and you got to do this and y'all got to get in your car because they ain't never got nothing, that's a user. You need to fold on that party. Party of two, that needs to be back to party of one. You don't need to be around that spirited person. Because they don't mean you no good. And I can't stand people, all they got is opinions. And they can't give you 5 on gas, and gas is high. And being around a person like that, it's high. It's expensive. Because all they got is their hand out. So just leave that person alone. And my thing is, shoot, if you ain't got nothing else, let me use your link card. Let's clank it up. But if all you got is just negative, you just stay right on over there with your camp and enjoy yourself, by yourself. And love on the ones that love on you. Love on the ones that love on you. For real, for real. Don't need that dead weight. That way to weigh you down. That way to weigh you down. So it's best to just leave them where they at. I'm so thankful for this Saturday. Oh, thank you, Jesus. And thanking my loved ones that's on the line. Thanking all these good people came to good vibe with me on this Saturday. And happy Mother's Day, happy Uncle's Day, happy Pookie Day, Junebug. I love you all. But yeah, that's one thing I hate. You have all these abandoned buildings. And you have people that be standing in front of these buildings trying to just get by with the day. I wish that they could just open up these buildings and find places where they could just feed these people and offer them services. Because that building ain't being used. And that person need a place to stay. And they need food to eat. And they need services. I wish that they could provide those in cities all over the world. We need those camps. They need foundation. We all need foundation. We need that. That's so important to have. So important to have. Anybody have any plans for Mother's Day? What a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. Beautiful, beautiful Saturday for the beautiful, beautiful people. Peace and blessings to everybody. And I hope you had a good, and I hope you ain't let nobody worry you. And I pray that whatever it is that you're going through, that you're doing just that, you're going through it, you're getting out of it. You're not standing still in it. Because we need that. We need them encouraging words. We need that, yes, it's going to be all right, baby, and it is. But this is something that you got to go through, but you're going to go through it and you're going to get through it. You're going to go through it and you're going to get through it. We're going to uplift each other. And just know that I love you. You got to look out for each other. I got to give you some good words. You're beautiful. You love. You got what it takes. You're going to make it. No matter what the circumstance is, hold your head up high. And don't let nobody weigh you down. And if you're in a situation that you feel like you can't get out of, just keep praying and pleading the blood of Jesus over all circumstances. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. Just keep on going, baby. You're going to make it. Keep rolling and rocking. Keep rolling and rocking. And rocking and rolling. It's going to pass. God gave you what you needed to get out that situation. All you got to do is tap into it. Don't be a victim to it. You're victorious. You're victorious, and it's gonna pass. It's gonna pass. I know it may not look like it, but it's gonna pass. Don't give up. Don't fold, because you go. Do not fold. You go. Keep rolling and rocking and rolling. And just saying, Lord, help me. He gonna help you. He helping you. And it's already worked out. It may not look like it, but it is. It's gonna pass. It's gonna pass. Just keep rolling. Be positive, sugar. Be positive, baby. It's gonna pass. The sun is gonna shine, and it's gonna shine, and it's gonna keep on shining. You're gonna get through it. God got you. I pray for that person that's in that black Chevy Impala, that endangered missing person. I pray that they find that person. Just reading the warnings that's on the expressway. I'm glad everybody acting like they got some sense driving the expressway. I know usually I'll be all the way in the slow lane because I drive like a turtle. And then next thing you know, somebody driving past you like 4 bats out of Mississippi. You're like, dang, what's going on? And I say, no, mind my business. Stay in my slow lane. Mind your business. Stay in your lane. But just be encouraged. It's gonna pass, baby. It may not look like it, but it's gonna pass. It is gonna pass. But we just gotta just be patient and be encouraged. And keep seeking after God. Don't seek after man for the answer. I don't have the answer. But I know we just gotta be positive in our frame of thinking. And be prayerful for each other. We just gotta encourage each other. You cannot go through life being negative all day. Even though if you're dealing with a negative situation or circumstance, you still gotta hold your head up high and try to just be a good cheer. Be encouraged. Even when something is rocking and tugging on your boat, you got to keep rolling. Keep rolling. And when you rolling, make sure you keep your head up. Don't let nobody take your joy. Don't let that man take your joy. He for the community, boo. Hey, how you doing? Over 50 and fabulous. If you are a mother, happy Mother's Day. And thank you for coming out. You could be anywhere else, but you're here with me for these few minutes. I appreciate you doing so. And I'm just driving around because it was such a beautiful day. So I said, well, I just drive around and enjoy this beautiful Saturday. Because I've been enjoying the Saturdays, mainly being in the house, sitting on the couch, singing in the background. You gotta get out. You gotta love on your people. Y'all remember that episode of Martin? She was like, singing in the background. I said, Gina, no, she crazy. That's when she was trying to be a background singer for Biggie. Her and Pam, they was clowning around. That was a good episode. And then Shanae won. Yep, this is downtown Chicago. Woo! We have a beautiful skyline here. We really do. Hey, they juking over there. I wonder what they got going over there. But it's just so good to see all of your beautiful faces. And like I always say, you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me, and I'm thankful. So they're doing something over here. It's called Night Nation. Don't know nothing about it. Night Nation, Day Nation. Don't know nothing about him. I remember it was the Zulu Nation. Yeah. I know one place I know I gotta go to, and I'm gonna make it. It's New York. I'm gonna go there. I just want to get a feel of that New York life, the experience. And I also want to go to California too. She got in her wall. Chill, bitch, you will get there. Okay. That do make sense. Like, do not get on my bumper. Act like you got some sense. Don't harm me in the process. Because people know they don't know how to act or drive. It's crazy. And that's why I always try to just stay in just all the way to the right lane. I don't want to let me just drive slow and just let me just go the same way I came in one piece. I ain't in the mood for all of that driving fast and acting crazy. And when somebody try to give me road rage, I just be like, oh, okay, let me just get on over here in the lane that I know best. It is not worth it. I'm not gonna let you lose my cool. I'm cool. So good to get out and just enjoy life, and enjoy each other. I had this one friend. She always be wanting to go to the. She just always. That's one person. She gonna enjoy her life. Always a good nature. You think I'm in good spirits? She always be in good spirits. And then next thing you know, we'll start crying together and praying for each other. But that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, enjoying each other, laughing, skinning and grinning. All right, Zoom Noom, you back. That's good. Noom, Noom, Noom. I'm glad to see you back. I know you said you had went to the mall with your friends. Yep. I never got off into animals though. But I guess if God see fit for me to get old, I guess that's when I start that ministry, the dog ministry, the animal ministry. I know I probably got a lot of people that love pets. But see, I didn't grow up with pets, so I don't know nothing about their life. Anybody grew up with pets? Norm, I know you got a bunch of animals. And then I remember my kids would always say, Mom, get up, we want a dog. And I'm like, I could barely feed y'all. And then I'm like, once I get off of work, this is when I was working, not working at home. I'm like, I'm not about to get no animal, and then when I get home from work, I gotta walk this dog because y'all done. I'm like, no, I ain't about to do all of that. I thought you had probably a couple dogs. And I think what really get me is when I come across people that be having dogs and cats, and everybody be just getting along just as merry. I think that is really cool. But I guess when I get older, only thing I had is like we had a dog, I say once, and he wasn't around that long. Those are some beautiful dogs. Beautiful dogs. Oh, they're so beautiful. I knew you had a couple dogs. I knew I wasn't crazy. And then sometimes we had some fish. But I don't really think they really count. Because you don't really have to do too much but just clean the tank. But that can be tedious depending on how big if you got an aquarium up in that crib. And then a lot of times it. But I knew if I would have went in with what my kids was trying to get me to be a part of, that movement, that'd have been another project I had to do by myself. It started good, and then I end up, once I get off of work, I'm the one that got it. And then me personally, it just ain't enough room in my house for no doggone animal. I think that would be part of animal cruelty, having an animal in the house. No. But if you by yourself and then my kids, but I don't know. I don't think my 15-year-old was gonna ever leave me. He's the most clingiest child. But then kids switch up. Oh, that's gonna be nice. That's real. I love karaoke. I only did it one time, but I just like the experience, seeing people. And I like I said, I only got up there one time because I'm shy. I can't get up there and do that. Singing in the background. I can't do it. Had to get that Pepsi. So who gonna sing most of the songs? Or y'all gonna take turns doing the karaoke? Anybody else do karaoke? What is it? Anybody else got any interesting plans this evening? Anybody going on a date or something? Met somebody new? That's awesome. That is really nice. Yeah, karaoke is. And I got a friend. She love to sing. She love to sing, and she has a beautiful voice. So she always, when we would go, she always is to go to. She's a karaoke queen, but she just love to sing, and I just love to watch her. I love to see people when they passionate about something get up there and just kill it. That's a beautiful thing. Just showing love. Hey, Kate, say how you doing? Hey, Chef Finest Wine, you can't wait. Who said they coming to Chicago? Well, no, you coming to Chicago? Whoever coming to Chicago, I can't wait for you to come too. Chef, it's your hey, what in the world? Is a copper a breakdown over here or something? Everybody coming over here. Chef, did you get a chance to go out today? And Casey, I sent your popcorn. You should be getting it on Monday. I sent it yesterday. Oh, that's nice. Just driving around. I needed to be working, but now I'm just driving around. Are you working today, KT? I hope you off this weekend. And KT, if you're a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. And if it's anybody that I miss, happy Mother's Day to you. And happy Auntie Day to you. And happy Pets Day to whoever it is. Happy niece, nephew, cousin day. We gotta love on each other. Dang, I thought you would have been off a little bit. These jobs know they don't be playing. They don't want you to be off for nothing. Yeah, because it's a lot of mothers. That's right. Happy Mother's Day to you too, KT, if you're a mother. Yeah, it's a lot of people that are out here that are mother figures and they don't have kids. There's a lot of people that they just like Megan Good. They said the reason why, but this could all just be just speculation. But they were saying the reason why her and her husband didn't work out. They were saying because he wanted kids, and she told him that she loved pets. She was a pet person. It's a lot of women that are just into pets, and there's a lot of women that are just prefer to be the auntie or the cousin. For real. That's cool. As long as you loving somebody. That's the same thing I was wondering. And my sister, because my sister, she had this job She used to work for Walgreens, and she worked in Diversified. So she would come across a lot of stars, and she was cool. Her and Megan Good are like really cool. And I wanted to ask her, like, but I mean, this could all just be speculation. But if it's not, they should have discussed that. Like, I want to have kids. And she should have said then, I don't want no kids. And then sometimes, you know, you be with somebody and you be thinking that you could change them. I know women, we always think we can change somebody because we are nurturers. And we feel like we can change that person's thinking. That man gonna do what he want to do. That woman gonna do what she want to do. But you just never know what a person is thinking and what they're going through. And that's why it's so important that we don't always look at these stars as role models. You got to look at yourself to be your own role model. You got to look at the people that surround you as being role models. We be praising these people. Oh, this person, this, and they be just as much as a wreck as you are. And it's okay to praise them. But don't put your trust in no man. You got to put your trust in God, and you got to move on. And just know that the same way they look good and they polish on TV and they polish on social media, they a wreck. And don't be thinking that you can change them. Can't nobody change your friend, but we all stuck in her ways. Everybody besides Noam, he's still, you know, but when you start getting in your 30s, 40s, and 50s, it's like, yeah, okay. The only person gonna change is if they want to. It ain't got nothing to do with what you got going on. You can do unthinkable things to that person. They gonna still do what they want to do. And I'm gonna keep it cute on mute because Noam is in here. But I mean, that's just the truth. It's the truth. People gonna do, say, that's what it is. That's how I roll. But you can still, you can just either deal with it, or you just gotta it's a deal breaker. But one thing I could see, that one thing that I really liked about their relationship, I'm glad that he had her deeper with God and get a better connection with God. Because by him being a minister, you can tell that she was changing and she was talking about God a lot and what everything that she was doing, and that was a blessing. And then the fact they were both celibate before they became one, that was a blessing. And I don't knock people what they do. We all grown. But when you getting closer to God and you talking about God, that's all that matters. And it just seemed like he put her in a better state. And she probably did the same thing for him. And he didn't judge her. And he didn't take away from what she was. He didn't make her start toning down her clothing. He loved her in spite of that. That's why I thought they was doing good. I thought they was doing good. But you never know what a person going through. And it's good that they didn't talk they weren't talking about each other. It's good they had a good divorce. I'm gonna tell you who else I thought was gonna make it. Shannon and Monica. But one thing about Monica, when you step on Monica's feet, Monica gonna leave you alone. She gonna love you. And she did nothing. She took the high road. Just because it didn't work out, she didn't talk that man and talk about him like a dog. She didn't do that. She kept it pushing. She kept her head up high. And that's what men and women should do. And it shouldn't be all that Johnny Depp and whatever his ex-wife is. I ain't never seen nobody, the man laying in the bed and they done poop. That's a mess. He talking about happy hour was every day. All that stuff is personal. It ain't none of our business. Oh, well, that's good she didn't, because I thought that was so gross. Whatever that was, I'm like, and the both of them is just as crazy. And I'm glad they didn't reproduce. Thank you, Jesus. Because you talking about cray to the max. Because they would have had some more Jada Pinkett Smith and Willow and all of that. They would have had some crazy kids. So I'm glad that they stopped the boat with just that. Because it could have been far worse than what. And let's be real, Johnny Depp ain't been right since 21 Jump Street. He has been a weirdo. He nice looking though, but he has been super cool. Ooh wee. Then I saw someone, they was saying that Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, that they was going through a divorce. But I know they wasn't doing nothing but just what they do, just talking. I still have not got around to watch Mary Boot Camp because I've been just running my phones like crazy trying to get them watch hours up. So it's just been just going back and forth through that watch list to get into it. That's one thing I want to see. I don't know what it's like because Marriage Boot Camp, they don't half of them don't even be married. It just be we just be sitting there just watching the craziness. But it's entertaining. It really is. It's entertainment. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just driving. Let me get out this restaurant. Next thing I know, I'll be in Evanston somewhere. Just talking. Like, where is she at? She in Wisconsin somewhere. But our Lyrica and Lyrica Part 2, are they even still together? And I used to really like A1 until I started seeing A1 is a chick. He walking around with black fingernail polish on, clip-on extension dreadlocks, got a tummy tuck. That's a whole chick. Like, huh? I ain't never seen nothing like that. I gotta put this in there real quick. Okay, I just heard it in the radio. I just had to put it in there. But it's just crazy. I don't know what they be thinking. It seems like he is like and you know what it reminds me of? Their relationship reminds me of Jennifer Hudson and when she was with what's his name? Ortega, Punk, that was on a New York show. It just seemed like he more into the spotlight than she is. It's like that's a whole lesbian relationship. It's crazy. And it's like we all want to be loved, and they just get so lost up in the experience and thinking that that's my husband now, we married. And it just be a train wreck. Or just plain foolishness. Yeah, and then what is Rick Dollars doing with the little bitty girl? Rick Dollars, though, I'll take him down, though. He a nice looking older gentleman. I will take him down. But he for the community. And I didn't know he was Jamaican. That man is nice looking. He don't look, but I didn't know Cardi Red was she from the islands too. Cause they don't have them accents. And I like Rick Dollars' mama, but I mean that whole setup. The last Marriage Boot Camp I was looking at, the one that they had Moni Love on there with that guy she was with. But it don't be nothing just about a bunch of people on there that just trying to get a paycheck. So is A1 and Lyrica even married still? Lady heard him get across there with that dog. He just walking like he got bumpers on his ass. Oh, the dog, don't you see the light is green? He like, yeah, but you know what? I know they was talking about that. I can't see them being, because remember, Rick Dollars was with Monique's crazy butt. And I think she one of the craziest people on reality TV. She really got a lot of problems. She's so disturbed and distraught. And anybody that got to deal with her, it's a job. You got to get paid to deal with her. But I did not know that they was together like that. And I hope they ain't trying to have no kids. I remember she was saying she wanted to have kids. I don't think him and her, that ain't nothing but just a storyline. They just trying to keep themselves valid. They trying to just keep themselves with just extra money. You know how you be just looking at stuff and you be saying, this can't be real. That can't be real. Mariah Lynn and Rick Dollars? No. And can she even rap? Like, huh? It's like people just run out of subtitles and they just start adding stuff onto it. This is the north side where I'm at, just in case you all were wondering. This is like a ritzy area. That man is like got to be like 8 feet tall on the right hand side. Look how tall he is. That's it. Trying to stay relevant and trying to keep a paycheck. That's what they be trying to do. But you be thinking, wow, Because there's no way that him and her could be been together for no 10 years. Remember, she was dealing with a girl, and then remember she was taking care of her mother that's on drugs, and I think she got like a couple little sisters. And he don't have the patience to deal with that. He was dealing with Monique, and there was some other little girl he was taking up time with. And then it's like with him, she just don't seem like she got enough fire in her to deal with him. But I ain't seen their new interaction, so I don't know. But I couldn't see that. That's like saying it's just an odd couple. You coming over? Go ahead, sugar. It's just they just an odd couple, but they just gotta just try to keep themselves valid, keep themselves going. That's it. That's all. And if I miss any mothers, if it's new mothers in the building, happy Mother's Day, happy Auntie Day, happy Pet Day, happy Pookie Day. Whoever it is that's in here, happy day to you. Happy Saturday. And I hope that you are enjoying this Saturday. I hope you didn't let nobody step on your toes. I hope you got a chance to take you a nice hot shower and just relax. And if you aching, put some rubbing alcohol on them joints. Take your ibuprofen if need be. Main thing, we just got to keep our cars rolling. You know, when you got a car, you got to get that oil change. You got to put gas in it. You got to get a tune-up. That's the same thing we got to do with our bodies. We got to make sure that we are preparing ourselves. We got to be eating fruits and vegetables. I apologize, choir members. I had to have me a Pepsi because all I be drinking is water. Mostly, I may get a cup of juice here and there, but I try to stick with the water game. But I was like, no, I have got to get me a Pepsi. I felt like somebody that got to have a bit because I just wanted to belch real good. Ain't nothing like a good belch. But ain't nothing like a good Pepsi from time to time. I'm still drinking on that Joker, too. It's so good. Won't he do it? Won't he will? Yes. But I don't know. I'm going to show how to look at it. I'm going to have to set that up, put it on my Fire Stick and watch it. Now, up here on the north side, you run into a lot of, it's just a lot of weird interaction from time to, but that's everywhere in the world. It ain't just here, you know. But most people up here, they got some bread. They got some pesos, okay? You ain't on this side of town, not having no money. Yeah, you got a little bread. And the parking and the streets is real little. And it be like, it's like real tight around here. Real tight. So is that all y'all really watch on TV? It's just Marriage Boot Camp? I'm gonna have to. And did Love and Hip Hop come back out? I ain't never really been a big Target person. But Walmart, you can leave me, drop me in Walmart. And that's probably because I stay by Walmart. But I mean, I stay right by Target too. But I'm closer to Walmart. Walmart like a 2-block drive. You know what, my mother, I got her into the family business. I don't know, that man with them big lips, he be cracking me up. Oh, he be cracking me up. I guess I'll go straight. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just driving. Yeah, them people was funny on there. I guess because I don't like what cracked me up with family business is that camera. I don't know, I don't know, maybe because it's a BET production and the camera just looks so weird on there. I used to like Tails. Tails was good. And I think they started that back up. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get into that. And then they got that real nice looking dude that be on there doing that. They used to be the choreographer for the Stars. Darren Denson, I think is his name. He a real nice looking brown skinned man. Now this is a good area where you can make some good money at when you doing Uber Eats and DoorDash, the north side, because as you can see, it's like a whole bunch of just people combined in this little area, and all of the places is right there. And by this kind of being a ritzy area, you can go on and drop. Most of your deliveries be like right around the corner from the place. So you make your dough and go on home. And that's why I should have turned the app on, Kate. You're right. But I'm like, even though this check was kind of low, because I had called off a couple days on that check, but I get paid again next Friday, so whatever. Then I just got the calling and checking on investments, so I'm glad. It seemed like I had some extra investments, so I said, okay, I should be cool. Well, so I'm gonna have to get into that. Because I was trying to watch Family. I wish they would bring Single Ladies back. Did y'all used to watch Single Ladies? That was like the best thing, but they ain't gonna ever bring that show back. But it was so good. She wearing that hair gone, girl. Yeah, that hair, she had a real nice get up on. I hope she going somewhere nice and not just walking around. But you look good, you feel better, right? You look good, you do good. You know why I like Single Ladies? Because them women did what they wanted to do. They made their own rules. It was like you was watching somebody else stuff. You knew that you would never do it. So it was kind of like that bad person. You know, we had that good person on one side and the bad person. That was like that bad person. Because it was like all the stuff they was doing, I knew I would never do. So it was like I was living just a naughty side of me in there. Because they was screwing who they wanted to. They was just doing what they wanted to, and they had their own money. And it was a good storyline, just friends. Even when Stacey Dash was on the show, it was a good storyline. But Family Biz, I think that's Family Biz. And that man with them big lips, he just be cracking me up. Well, every time I see them lips, because he ain't got lips, he got whips. Every time I see them whips, I couldn't do nothing but just laugh. And the way it be looking, it just be looking so funny. Yep. But once again, I'm so glad to have you all out and about with me. While I'm just driving, I don't even know where I'm going, just driving, okay? I went past downtown on the north side still. Then I crank it back on around and be on my way back to the south suburbs. And then when my son called me to go pick him up, I'm trying to really just stay out so I know he's gonna be ready to leave and come home. But that's pretty much it. Just chillaxing. I hope you all had a chance to enjoy yourself today and just got some laughter in. And just spend some time, even if it was just with yourself. A lot of times we just gotta just be by ourselves and just enjoying the moment in each other sometimes. It just all just depends on what floats your boat. But as long as you just were happy, you gotta always be happy, even when you just really want to cry. And I mean scream, because you just going through. And when you thinking of something negative, just put on yourself, just start smiling and dancing. I remember when I used to be down in my spirit, I'd just get up and just start dancing or something. Can't dance a lick, but just put a little two-step. You know, everybody got a mean two-step. Just get you a little, just for that energy. You gotta have that good energy. You gotta have that good vibe. But that was really something, though, how I was in the dollar store getting cards, and then I walked past somebody that got a shirt on that say good vibes. I was like, thank you, Lord. It just to me it seemed like sentimental value. I always look to signs because God is just so good. He'll send you a sign. You just gotta just be mindful of it. He'll send you a sign if that person ain't no bit of good. He'll send you a sign. He will send us signs as long as we listen. But you gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet. And you gotta be careful. And you gotta wear your mask. And you gotta wash your hands. Make sure you ain't up on if you walking up on somebody, you on the back of their neck, you done got too close. You don't need nobody breathing on you. You don't need nobody breathing, laughing, or nothing. You gotta make sure you in your space and then theirs. Don't get lost in the sauce. Unless it's some mild sauce, okay? 6-wing dinner, fried hot, some lemon pepper. Yum, yum, yum. Sounds good to me. I love mild sauce. Keep that hot stuff. Jill, if you in here still, what you having for dinner? K-Tay, what you having for dinner? Or did you eat already? Because I know now people are trying to eat earlier. Don't mean always the case, but maybe y'all did. Yep. I said, let me turn because I ain't want to keep going and then I end up like in Evanston or something somewhere. Because I was almost at the end of the expressway. And when you get all the way to the end of the expressway on Lakeshore Drive, you keep going, you in Elgin, you in Evanston. So I said, no. Oh yeah, that's right. Did you have some chicken noodle soup? Or you just had just some regular soup? Some broth. That's one thing, when you be good, you eat lighter. When you be sick, or you just trying to just reset. But then when you come back off of being trying to get yourself back together, you be hungry than a mug. Be about to eat up everything in the refrigerator. Yep, it was some egg. That's egg drop soup is good though. You went to the Chinese restaurant and got that. Or you just got it went through Uber or something. Uber Eats. Egg drop soup is good. I came out at the perfect time. Because at least it'll still be daytime for not too longer, but it'll still be some daytime and then I could just work my way back. I hate when people be walking around with a mask on their face. It was this little girl walking around. I felt so sorry for her. I said, poor baby. She walking around with a mask on. I want to tell her, this is the only time you're going to get some fresh air. And then some people be saying, well, you know, you got to have it because somebody may get in your face. You're going to see it in your face, I would think, right? But hey, who am I? What work for one don't work for the other. And that's why I had to stop doing Lyft. Because when I was driving for Lyft, this before I had invested me in my hoopty, the good old hoopty, but I had put so many miles on my Chevy Sonic. And then when I totaled that car, I said, no, I ain't gonna keep paying all these car notes. So I got me an $800 hoopty. It was so much of a ghetto blessing. Because this car ride better than that other car. And this car 20-some years old. But it drives so good. I don't have no problems with it. But no, when I was doing Lyft, I was cool. I was juking. Then I had went and I started doing it up here on the north side. It was like Wrigleyville area. It's a very ritzy area. And I had picked up these two dudes from the bar. And dude was just on 1,000. The dude that was sitting behind me. And then he was just like real. I knew he was drunk, but he had a little something extra was going on with him. And I saw him kind of go down in the seat. And I know he did some drugs. So that was my last ride. I said, no, I'm cool. I said, I don't need the money that bad. And then another thing I didn't like when I was doing Lyft is you driving, you got people in your car. You looking at them in the rear view out the corner eye, and they looking at you through the rear view. I was like, sometimes I feel like somebody's watching me. I said, no, I'm cool. But when that happened, when I know he did an 8-ball or something in the back seat, I was like, no, I'm cool. Like, no, I ain't, no, I'm gonna quit today. I was like, no, you can keep this here. But like with the Uber Eats, I would have made some good money up here. I'd have came out good. And the thing is, like, if you do it from 5 to 8, you doing skateboard tricks. You do it from 5 to 8, you've been made $100-something in them few hours. And when you in an area that got some money, you straight. Cause some people, the deliveries alone be high, and then they gonna tip you. And then like during that time, people getting saucy, so they gonna tip you. Cause they, you know what I'm saying, I like the sauce, you like the sauce, I like the sauce in some situation like that. So you be good. I remember this one dude, I had dropped his food off to him, and he gave me a $50 bill, and he was like, did I give you a 50 or 20? I was like, you gave me a 50. And he was like, okay. He was like, that's cool. Dude was drunk. So I came up. But I told him the truth. Yeah, you gave me 50, because I ain't never trying to hit nobody upside the head. That ain't how I get blessed. Because if God wanted me to have that 50, I'd have got that 50. Even if it would have been me doing 3 or 5 more trips to get it. Whatever he got for me is for me. I ain't trying to get nothing up out of nobody that I ain't supposed to get. And that's why I try to tell people, your dreams are your dreams. What KT doing, that's KT dream. So that means you uplift that sister. That means you uplift that brother. Don't always be thinking that everything good is going to happen to that person and that you can't get some of it. You ain't even supposed to be thinking like that. You just supposed to be thankful that that person is shining. A lot of times you just being tested. God tests us with other people's experience to see how we going to react. And then when he bless you, he going to bless you. What God got for me is for me. What God got for KT is for KT. What God got for Chef Fan is one, is for Chef Fan is one. What God got for Norm is for Norm. What God got for 50 and Fabulous is for 50 and Fabulous. But God ain't stingy with blessings. But he wants you to be cheerful and thankful for others when they got their stuff going on. It ain't always about you. It's not. We all can come up. And we all will come up if we just be thankful for each other. We celebrate each other. We uplift each other. I don't want nobody else's blessing. I don't want nobody else's man. I don't want nobody else's clothes. Now I may want to be somebody else's size, but I got to work on that. But I'm not going to be envious. I know that it's for that person. Straight up. I want to be me, and I want to be the best me that I can be at all times. That's all I want. And like I was telling you, my sister on my mother's side, she's a very successful lady. And my mother always said me, she said, you know what, you ain't jealous of your sister. I said, you know why? Because that's my sister. And even if she was a person I didn't know, I would still be thankful for her. Because that's her journey. That's her journey. My journey is something different. And I'm glad that God has given me so many different avenues to channel in. It ain't a jealous bone in my body. I'm so humble. I'm one of them people, and this is just the honest to God truth. You could give me a straw in the restaurant, and I'd be so thankful. Because that's just how I am. I'm just a chill person. I ain't never been a person that was into designer shit. That ain't me. I ain't never. Okay, I was about to say I ain't never had no designer person. I did get a designer person one time. It was a Coach. My uncle used to sell Coaches back in the day. You remember me used to be selling Coaches in the hood, right? And he gave me a purse that he couldn't even sell. And I appreciated that purse, but the only reason why he gave me it, because the person he is. The only reason why he gave me that purse is because he couldn't sell it. But I was like, oh, okay, and that was my only designer purse. I'm not about to pay no $800, $8,000. I ain't about to pay $80 for none of that. That's just not me. And it never has been me. Some people, that's just them. Nope. Never wanted it, never had to have it. Because that don't make me. I wish my kids weren't like that, but these kids are something totally different. And that's probably why I be busting my butt the way I do so much. But that ain't me. You can keep all of that. I don't want to make nobody else rich. I want to work on my demo tape. And I be telling my kids, most of them people y'all be bad, they don't even like black people. But y'all be supporting them. Or they just a weird person. And you keeping them fed. And you can work on your own stuff and design it. I just never got off into that designer stuff. I never got all off into that $300, $400, $500 hair and all that. Let me get that $3.99 pack of braids, and I'm cool. Give me about 2 of them packs, and we're gonna work this thing out. And now that women are wearing naturals, that's my thing. But I just mainly just do naturals and I do braids. But just wearing and having the most expensive thing in the store, that ain't that ain't never been my makeup. And maybe it'd be different if I was just balling like that. But I don't know. I like to be comfortable. I ain't gotta have all of that unnecessary. To me, it's unnecessary for me. For me, everybody's situation and circumstance is different. But me, I'm just a normal. I'm just like I say normal. I'm just a plain person. Don't take much to just satisfy me. I'm in a relationship, yeah, you gonna be a contributor. I ain't saying I'm just gonna be eating McDonald's. But in that same token, I'm not gonna let you play me. But you can just give me that money for what I want to spend my money on. You ain't gotta buy that expensive stuff. Anytime you buy something, you know it devalues once you buy it and start utilizing it. They go for a car. And that's what I say. I love my hoopty. This car is straight. It's straight. It's cool. It's taken care of. Y'all don't hear it rattling. Boom. And then the radio good. I wish I could turn the radio on, but you know how that go. But I'm just thankful for everything. When it comes to me, less is more. Cause I don't know. I don't take all of that for me. And I don't knock people that like all of that. Hey, enjoy your life and do you. I'd rather have money in the bank for a rainy day. That's why, like I said, my son mainly been the one running the platforms. But I mean, I've been straight. And I'm glad that, every time I get paid, they take their investments out. And when I'm gonna have to call them because I might have got the memo wrong, but my investments was okay. So I said I ain't gonna go out and do nothing. And then I just can't just keep running. You got to listen to your body. Cause you just been and just mess something up. You be out of commission and don't even know why. It ain't worth it. But I do feel when you want to do something, yeah, do it. If you want to get that purse, whatever it is you want to get, you need to get it. You deserve it. And if that's what you enjoy, if you enjoy all that designer stuff, then do it. Do what you do. Enjoy your life. Because what don't work, it's going to work for somebody else. Somebody else might be like, girl, you crazy. Where in the world I'm just going to be just rocking Rainbow. Rainbow ain't did nothing to me, okay? I ain't got Rainbow, Walmart, they ain't did nothing to me. They made me better. You feel me? Route 21, that's another good one. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm just a simple person. You don't miss nothing you never had, and by me not never having it. And it's not the fact that I couldn't have had it. Since I've been doing better monetarily, right? I just ain't never wanted it. You got some people that won't even pay their rent because they trying to keep up with the Joneses. Now I'm gonna make sure I got a roof over me and my kids' head. I'm gonna make sure I ain't got to borrow and steal from nobody. But it's just everybody's priorities is different. And then, like I said, when your money, when you up there and you want to do it, hey, make it clap. You got to do what make you happy. At the beginning, the end, and throughout. Love on yourself. Love on yourself. I know we're going to really enjoy ourselves tomorrow. And I think I'm gonna go to the boat. So I've been saying I'm gonna have to go to the boat. I haven't been in the boat, and I know in over a couple years. I ain't been in a while. All I mainly been doing is concerts. And since my friend, since she called, the one I had went to go see New Edition with, and she called me, what was it, a couple weeks ago, and was telling me that we was gonna go to the New Edition thing. I look forward to that's one thing that I like doing. And that's somebody else might be like, you can have them. No, I'm gonna make sure I got this and I got that. That's cool. And I love I love the car rides. But see, I grew up on car rides. My stepfather, God rest his soul, he recently passed. He used to always just take us on car rides when we was little. That was it. That was the lick. So you gotta do what make you happy. You gotta do what make you happy. Long as you smiling, that should be the only thing that matter. Make sure you smile. Make sure you get around somebody that make you smile. On purpose. It ain't always gotta be monetary. I remember my kid's barber, he said, man, when me and this other dude link up, he said, we don't been to talk to each other for years. He said, and he called me or I called him. He said, maybe we just pick up the phone and then we just be just laughing. He said, don't nobody even been and said nothing. We just know it's each other. And he said, we'll be laughing for hours at a time about stuff. You call him on here and see if he need me to come get him. But that's what it's all about. For real, for real. Hey, you need me to come get you? I'm downtown Chicago. Where you at? So you got a house? How did you get in the house? Okay. All right, I'll bring you something to eat, okay? When I come back. Okay. And eat that popcorn. All right, bye. Yeah, my bad. I'm glad him. See, now I ain't even got to worry about him. He's straight. I just bring him something to eat while I'm out. But just make sure you laugh. Man. Make sure. I got this one friend. When I talk to that person, all they be doing is complaining and just talking about their life and how jacked up it is. And I just be like, dang, ain't no sunshine when she gone. I'm thinking, dang, you need to learn how to giggle sometime. And that's why I said some people, I just had to talk to them in moderation. I can't sit there and listen to all this stupidness. You know, because as you get older, you just don't have the energy for it. It takes so much out of your energy bank. I know I just made up a word. But it just takes so much out of just, no. I guess I'll go left. Because I don't know, I'm just be determined. Every time I'm in this area, this is where Cabrini Green used to be at. This is where Candyman. This is where and then they gentrified the area. This is where it used to be. This like right in the base of it. And you know who else used to have a R. Kelly studio used to be over here, Chocolate Factory, where they was on TV and they was on surviving chaos. And dude was outside whispering his daughter's name. Craziness. But it was in this vicinity as well. But yeah, the main thing, like I said, just enjoy yourself. And don't be trying to fake the funk. People, they fail to realize. And I have friends that be so determined to make people think that they balling out of control. You gonna get caught up in that. Hey, how you doing? Hey, Nikki. Welcome. If you are a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. If you are an auntie, happy Auntie Day to you. If you have pets, happy Pets Day to you. But no, with social media, you have so many people that be on here just lying. Oh, and hit that like button, boo. We need that. We need them comments. Keep them rolling. But the main thing is, live your truth. If you know, I'm glad you back, dude, because that wasn't going to end well. But if you know that you ain't balling like that, you're going to get caught up in that lie. You know why? You know why you going to get caught up in that lie? Because you ain't going to be able to run that lie. Because one lie going to keep running into 20 more lies. You got some people that's going to sit here and listen to all your lives, even your private ones, and they going to start putting it together. What in the hell is that? I ain't never seen no city farm entrance. Oh, that's deep. But you have people that be trying to exploit you. And if you sitting there lying, you're going to get caught up in it. You're going to get caught up in it. Straight up. Just like, let me rewind what I said. I had a stepfather, but he was an estranged stepfather. He was an okay person. He was cheap. God rest his soul. But because I remember I told y'all that I didn't have a father. I didn't have a father. But my stepfather, you know, he was more estranged than anything. But he was a good person. But he wasn't my father. You know. And I was just let me clarifying that while I was sitting there talking about different situations. But you should not lie. A real person, they gon' want to hear what your story is. And they gonna be able to tell, no, this person lying, this person ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? It's no need for you to lie. Be yourself, but be happy in yourself. And if you ain't happy, make yourself happy. Whatever it is that you got to do, if you got to put down whatever it is that you eating to get to where you need to be happy, dude, you need to get out that street over there. You need to be riding this way. I'm all in his business. He on the other side. But the whole thing is, you can't please people. You shouldn't be trying to please people. You ain't in their body. You in your body. That's why it's called yours. You do not need to be sitting up here trying to impress people. I ain't gonna do it. All I'm trying to do is just uplift you and let you know you don't have to lie, because you're gonna get caught up in that lie. And guess what? That go for, like, say somebody that's be acting, oh, I'm just this church going person. Yeah, you said, Nikki, because, you know, I'm driving. You know, I can't be pulling this down and that down. But you got to love yourself. You should not be out here trying to impress people. Because the truth going to come out. And you're going to be exposed. You are. And you shouldn't. Only thing you should be wanting to do is just drop out some good energy. Some good vibes. The truth. Ain't nobody perfect. But as long as we striving to be a better person. Notice I didn't say striving to be a perfect person. We ain't gonna never be perfect. And you shouldn't want to be perfect. If it was a world full of perfect people, this world would be so boring. It would. But just strive to be your best you. Don't strive to be nobody else but you. Don't be on here lying and acting like this and that, because you're gonna get exposed. You shouldn't want to be nobody but yourself. And if you're not happy with yourself and that body that you in with yourself, you need to just try to fix you. And I ain't going to even say fix, just try to work on you. You got to love yourself. You do. For real. Because them people that be trying to, I don't even know the name of them expensive ass bags. Oh, I got this. Oh, I got that. You going to be exposed. If you got some rainbow shit on and you trying to make it seem like you bought it straight from Macy's, they're going to know. You got people that's going to Google everything that you say and do. And they going to say, or they going to sit there and listen to all your lies, all your videos, just to find out the person that you are. That's just how people are. So it's best to just tell the truth. So you ain't got to keep trying to cover over this line, cover over that lie. That's tiresome. Like I said, when I had to go off on that lady about that job, I was so tired. I was so mad that I let her take me there. Because that ain't my energy. Because I'm not that type of person. And you know what? Do you know I still didn't even start today, speaking of that? And guess what? Because she texted me yesterday. Remember I was supposed to go to the nursing home today and work. She texted me yesterday, did I say that you was working? Did you say you was working this week? And I said, I told you I could do Saturday and I could do next week. Well, I've been asking that 17-year-old son of mine. I said, when is the graduation? I'm all on the website trying to find when he graduated from high school. So then he tell me, well, I graduate on the 21st. So I'm going to be off again next weekend. But the whole thing of it is, just tell the truth. Just tell the truth. Don't just be going in there just trying to just make up some stuff. It's nothing wrong with entertaining people. There's nothing wrong with that. That's what this is all about. But just straight flat out lying, that ain't gonna get you nowhere. And it's gonna taint your brand. Cause you know when people see you as a phony fraud, that they gonna just it's like, let me get away from this person. They're not gonna trust nothing that you got going on. And why should they? I got a friend that I grew up with, and his girlfriend, she thought that me and her was about to be cool. And at first I was listening to her. She was complaining about my friend. And then my mama kept telling me, no, stop listening to that girl. That ain't got nothing to do. You are not in a relationship. And she don't want you to be friends with her. Cause I got I got a lot of guy friends. I'm cooler with guys than I am with girls. Cause women, it be too much sometimes. But I got girlfriends too. But all my friends are like people that I done been cool with them for 20 plus years. I don't really have too many new friends. But so she kept, he always put this facade up of the person that he is. And then when I started listening to her, I started seeing, damn, he might have been lying about a lot of this shit he been telling me. So I kind of look at him different. And I kind of look at him like, dang, yeah, he been lying to me. But then I'm glad that I did I listened to what my mama said. I left that girl alone. Because she had me looking at my good friend kind of messed up. No, she had me looking at him real tough. She had me looking at him effed up. So I was like, wait a minute. And then I had to think about it. That ain't none of your business. Leave that alone. And that's what I had to do. I had to leave her alone and wish them the very best. Because guess what? I ain't perfect. I ain't trying to be either. But that ain't a space I need to be in. So I had to let that go. And that's why I try to just say, just mind your own business. Don't get wound up in other people's webs. Those people have you tripped up in their situations. How you all frustrated, mad because they with that person, mad because you with that person. That ain't none of your business. You got enough stuff dealing with your own situation, whether it be your kids, the stuff that they doing, being a grandmama, dealing with everyday life. You got enough stuff that God has already gave you. So don't get tangled up in other people's stuff. And guess what? People will tell you a bunch of lies. And you trying to fix a lie that ain't even yours. So just be careful and be, dang, he another tall dude. Just be careful and be mindful of who you take up time with. Because people have you all tripped up over nothing. And then it don't even be important because they be lying. It be just lies. Lies. Straight up. And I'm glad that God gave me my two boys. They ain't perfect. They far from that. They spoiled. Real spoiled. That's another reason why my pockets is kind of busted. Because my mama, she had got my son a car. She helped with the deposit. And we split the deposit. So it was like, that took away from what I had in savings. But thank God when I check with them investments, everything is cool. Everything is everything. So, but just be so mindful. And don't get lost up in somebody else's foolishness. Because that's what it is. It's somebody else's foolishness. Straight up. And be thankful. We got to be thankful. We got to be thankful. And we got to be careful. Careful who you take up time with. Careful who you entertain. Careful who you give your heart to. You don't want that. You be in love with somebody and they be for the community. or they just don't be right. Their intentions be just to take away from you. And you be thinking, man, I really like this person. And that person is into a whole bunch of different makeup. She look like Erykah Badu at the bus stop. Go on, girl. Beautiful face. She got that wrap. It look heavy. But be thankful. Don't get caught up. Don't get to just sitting here thinking that you gotta impress people. Because the same person you trying to impress, they more effed up than what you think. People be sitting up here, be looking to these stars, thinking that, oh, this person is so this and that. That person be, and it's so crazy. The people that got money be more messed up than the people that's scratching to survive. And they be letting you know, hey, I am messed up. And you be sitting there just praising them because they a millionaire or a billionaire. They be messed up. A perfect example is Kanye West. Kanye West is messed up. I ain't even gonna say he messed up. He just lost. And it's the fact that he don't have no real people surrounded by him. When you start getting that money, the realness go out the window. Unless you got your A1s from day one. And you gotta watch the A1s from day ones. That's why I'm giving y'all this pep talk. Because when we become millionaires, we got to know how to conduct ourselves. We can't lose our minds. No, we can't do that. You got to make sure that you stay prayed up and stayed up, so you won't be laid up in just a bad place. We got to be so careful who we have around us, because them same people that you came up with, they might be the same people that's trying to mess you up. You gotta be so careful. You gotta look at signs. You gotta watch that. Because everybody ain't for you. It's a lot more people that's against you. That's why it's just, you just gotta just make sure that you just in a good headspace. Make sure that you ain't drunk, and how you gotta make sure that you in your right state of mind. That's important. We gotta be in our right state. We can't get tripped up. See, when your judgment start getting cloudy, it's messing you messed up. Because now you in a trick bag and don't even know it. You got somebody in your pockets that's trying to help you and make sure that you in a good space. And then you been and got all that money and came up, and then you be right back broke again because they taking from you. Please be in tune with what you're doing. And watch your money. And watch your surroundings. But that's why he's so tripped up. He got all that money. And that's a true definition. More money, more problem. He got all that bread. He ain't got nobody that's going to just let him know, hey, don't do that. Because all they sitting around is waiting on is that check. And they know they can't go against him, because then they already know he's super arrogant. So they know it don't take much for him to go in crazy mode. But just be so careful. But always never lose your faith. Don't lose your faith. Make sure you stay prayed up and stayed up, but not laid up. Make sure you stay prayed up, prayed up, prayed up. Plead the blood of Jesus. Find you a good Bible-based church if you ain't already. Make sure that you being led by the Spirit, not the source. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Keisha Comedy Set. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, just stay peaked, just stay prayed up. And listen to people's intentions. That's right. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and all the aunties and all the pet lovers and all the uncles and all the pookies. Happy day to you. Happy Saturday. Every time I come around here, I think about when I was doing Uber Eats and I saw that man from Black Ryan. To him, I said, this has got to be paradise. That dude is, woo. When I got out my car, I had my bag of whatever food I was dropping off in his building. Appreciate the love, definitely. Definitely appreciate the love. And the love go right back to you too in your household. And I hope that you got you some rest. And I hope you had a chance to just reflect on the goodness of God. Because it's good. And it's always on time. And He's not going to lead us astray. He's not. He definitely look out for His flock. And that's a blessing to know that. But yeah, every time I be around here, I always think of, he stay over there by Magnificent Mile. And this is the Magnificent Mile over in this vicinity. And I mean, when I saw that man, I was like, oh, this man is gorgeous. And I was looking at him. And he looked at me because I was looking at him. I was like, man, this man is gorgeous. And when I went into the building, because he had got into like a Mercedes truck. I ain't really into all of that. But it was a fancy car, though. And his mother was getting in the car, too. Because she was pretty, too. Everybody that was surrounding him was beautiful. And I asked the doorman, I said, is that dude from Black Eat Crew? He was like, yeah, that's him. I said, he's staying in this building. He was like, yeah. You know, he ain't said, but he, you know, that nod, you know, we do. You know, that code we do. I was like, oh, that's what's up. But, yep. And I was like, I'm going to have to look at that. I ain't never watched that show. But I just remember how gorgeous that story. But, yep, we just have to be so thankful. So thankful. Don't get lost in the sauce. Gratitude is necessary. I always be thankful for your people. The good and the bad. Because them bad people you can learn something from as well as the good people. And don't think you know everything. Because you don't. You don't. You're supposed to be learning something every single day. But you also need to be surrounding yourself with good people. We're getting too old to be still hanging around the same people. Just because you grew up with them. And if if they steal your people, just deal with them in moderation. Because I know I can't sit there and listen to stupid stuff all day long. Nope. I can't be listening to people that's still in the same situation. They just ain't got old with it. No. I don't want your craziness to jump off on me and what I got going on. Because we elevating. We going somewhere else with this thing. You still. Standing still ain't getting you nowhere, but just standing still. Got to keep it nice and greasy. Think of all these people that came up that are millionaires. They ain't staying in that same place. They had to move around. And they had to disconnect the cords from some people. And build better relationships with somebody else. And it's not saying that you just being fake and phony. It's just the fact that your wants ain't my wants. We all supposed to be learning and growing, not just standing still. And you got some people, they just gonna, that's what they gonna do. That's what they about. They don't want nothing in life. And just because you want something better and you want to do something else with your life, they think, oh, you think you better than somebody. No, I'm just trying to grow. And you need to go. If I'm growing, you need to be going. If you ain't growing too. We got to look to the hills from which cometh our help. We got to look to the hills from which cometh our health. Be encouraged. Happy Mother's Day, happy Auntie Day, happy Dog Lovers Day, happy Saturday, and laugh. Don't lose your vision, and write your vision down. And don't tell people about your vision, because them be haters. They gonna say, oh, you ain't gonna. You know how many people told Jay-Z that he wasn't gonna never be nothing? His own family members. I was reading an article where he was saying his uncle was saying that he wasn't gonna do nothing. That music ain't gonna do nothing. Now, you ain't gonna never do this. And then they'll say, when you call him out on it years later and you done came up, oh, that was just tough love. Oh, it might have been. But you still made me a better person. And I still love you. I still got love for you. I got love for everybody. I want us all to come up. Even people that I came across in kindergarten and I don't see no more. And like I said, my base, I pretty much stay around the same people. I've had the same phone number, I say, for the past 20 plus years. Because that's important to me. That's important to have the same stuff going like that. But I ain't been at the same location. Yes, I have. Pretty much, I've been in the same area. Yeah, I have. But the point of the matter is, you just got to be consistent. And you got to be growing. My income bracket is not the same. And that's the blessing. I got other streams of income. And I'm investing stuff. So that's a good thing. Thank you, Pooh. You put your lights on. I didn't know what you was doing. Appreciate you. We got to just be working towards something. Don Cornelius, he the one that discovered Soul Train. He started in Chicago downtown in the post office building. But he took that thing and he spent it on that and took it to Hollywood. And he came up. And that's how we all got to do. You just can't just be just sitting there in the same thing. You got to expand your stuff, your horizon, your thinking. You got to build relationship with people that are making moves. Don't just sit still and just accept what people give you. And research it. You want to know more and more about something that you're working on, you got to perfect that craft. You got to learn that information. You got to listen to the people that are excelling in it. You do. You cannot come up standing still. Opportunity is just not going to just knock you upside the head. And if it do, you don't want that opportunity. Because it might be saying, you might be, okay, doing something a little strange for a piece of change. But just be mindful. Watch your surroundings. And watch when people, oh, here and you got your little car, you got your little show, everything is little. That's all that person is little. And they trying to take what you got. They trying to take your spirit. Don't let nobody destroy your thoughts. Because they ain't making moves. Won't matter, want more. You deserve it. And just because my dreams ain't work in that path, that don't mean yours can't. We all built different. But the main thing, thank God we built to last. Thank God we built to heal. Because we going to go through some storms. Yeah, you going to go through some storms. You can't just stand still. We got 4 seasons. And you're going to go through all 4 of them seasons while you down here. So while you doing that, you need to be excelling. Living your best life. Or working towards something besides nothing. Anybody can be stupid their whole life. It don't take no money to be stupid. But you got to want more. You got to think outside that box. You got to know you worth more than what you striving for. And don't tell everybody your dreams. Don't tell everybody your dreams. You think all these people that designed these buildings was telling people their dreams? They was leaving shit in they back pocket. Because they felt like if I tell this person this dream and that dream, what they gonna do? They gonna try to shit on it. What they gonna tell you? You ain't gonna do nothing. You lazy. You don't wanna do nothing with yourself. What you doing ain't nothing. Man, I don't even know how you even came up with that. That's just negative stuff. No. You need somebody to say it's gonna be all right, and it is. And if you fail 20 times, get up 20 more times. Get up. Get up. Get up, get up, get up. We was built to last. We weren't built to stand still. Straight up. Rise for the occasion, boo. You got it. Remember when I was watching I was sitting there looking at straight out of Compton. And Jinx was telling, he kept telling Dre, man, that reality rap ain't gonna do nothing. Jinx still in that damn garage. Dre then did them beats. Y'all know how good them beats did. And that's how you gotta look at everything. Can't tell everybody your dream. He kept telling him his dream because he wanted him to see it. But you can't let everybody see your dream. You can't let everybody ain't worthy of that. Especially when all they gonna do is try to tear it up. Be mindful. Be so mindful. Get you a notebook and just write out, just jot down some thoughts. And just because you tried that, just keep trying it. Keep trying it. We got these phones and we got to use them. And you can Google everything. But while you trying to perfect this and perfect that, keep God in it. God will show you things can't no man show you. And it's just for you to see. It's your experience. It's your testimony. Straight up. And you going to have some bad days? Yeah, you're going to have some bad days. But you're going to have more good days than bad days because you know the Creator. He going to keep you in a good place. Even in spite of you going through that storm. But you just got to be mindful. Don't lose your faith and don't lose your hope. Don't do that. Don't let nobody turn you. Thinking ain't, no. Keep thinking it. Keep thinking it. With all them homeless people there. You can get these people these tents. Why can't they open up some of these abandoned buildings and supply housing for these people? That'll be jobs, opportunity. They need that. But y'all give them tents. They need cribs. They need a foundation. I don't know. I know I'm just thinking out loud, but that just ain't right to me. And then you'll have somebody get on here and film the whole experience of them giving them a couple dollars. Okay, don't be exploiting people when they pain. Don't do that. You trying to get people to subscribe to your channel, or you just trying to get people to see that you a good person. And you gonna been and got your head busted trying to make it seem like you balling, or make it seem like, man, I'm just such a good person. You know, I just do this and I do that in my community and I do that. Everything you do ain't for the camera. It's not. You pull that camera out in front of somebody that ain't got nothing to lose, they been and killed you. Because you shouldn't have did that anyway. Don't exploit somebody else's pain trying to come up. But yeah, I got a problem with that. You get these people tents. They people just like we people. And a lot of them people, they wasn't on, and whatever their circumstance is, a lot of them people, they was just in a bad situation. They lost their job. They doctors and lawyers, and they just fell off. That don't mean you just got to exploit them. But that's what people do. And one thing about this thing called life, you held accountable for everything you do. You are held accountable. So either you gonna do it right, or you gonna well, I mean, even when you're doing something right, you still held accountable. Because my right might not be right. Because everybody was taught different. But whatever you do, put God first. Ask Him to lead and direct your path and your frame of thinking, and the people that you're around, and whoever you're taking up time with. That's important. Because He's not going to lead us astray. He's not. If I delight myself in God, He had to give me the desires of my heart. And we used to sing that song. If I delight myself in God, He said He'll give me the desires of my heart. But it's just something though in life. Just have to just be so mindful. So mindful. And you don't never want to come off like, sometimes like you could say something and the words be misconstrued and people think, oh, this person hating on that person. No, don't be that person. Try not to offend people. Because it's going to come a time when you're going to feel offended. But if you make sure that you meditate and you ask God to lead what you say, how you say it, who you direct stuff to, He'll do that. But we just have to just be so mindful and make sure that we let Him know what our intentions are. And we have to be descriptive. When you're looking for a significant other, be descriptive. Oh, I want this, I want that. No, don't just say, Lord, just give me a man. He'll give you a man. But that don't mean that it's going to be the right man, but He'll give you one. Be descriptive, because you don't want everybody in your space. I know I don't. I already told you, I said the next time I take up with somebody, I'm gonna follow him for 5 years. I want to make sure he ain't into dogs, women, men. You just got to make sure that he into you. Straight up. People just be somewhere else with their situation. But you'll never know. You ain't supposed to be looking for stuff. But this day and age, you got to be in tune with your surroundings. And in tune with his surroundings. People ain't just living double lives. They living triple, quadruple lives. Straight up. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Auntie Day. Happy Pet Day. Enjoy your day, good people. And be encouraged. Love on your people. Don't wait till it's a holiday to appreciate your people. Don't do that. Or there's gonna come a time when you're gonna forget it. It ain't gonna be no more holidays. And you're gonna be saying, dang, you gonna be doing that. I remember when we used to do this back in the day for this holiday. And there's so many people that don't have their people. And they wish they do flowers while they're here. Straight up. Straight up. Always have just gratitude, love. Have a little love in your heart. If I'd have been dressed up, I could have went down there to where a friend of mine work at. He worked right down there. It's a real nice bar, and they be having different stuff. But I'm on my way back home. But I'm just going probably kind of local. But it's a real nice bar. I remember he said that Jason Mitchell is this right there like a lot of things where a lot of people be at. It's right there by the what's that place called? My niece it's right there by the McCormick place. My niece used to work for Chicago Sky there. And it's a real nice bar. Matter of fact, my niece, she stayed like not too far from here. Real nice high rise. And my aunt, she used to stay out this way before she moved to Hammond. My great aunt, my grandfather's sister. But now the bar that it said it's a real nice exclusive bar. And he was saying that Jason Mitchell, that used to be on the Shy, or like Jason Mitchell, the dude that played Eazy-E, he was in there one time, and I saw it on Facebook when he was in there. That's before he got voted off the island, when they were saying that's another nice place. It used to be called the South Loop. But and then he said he was in there serving this one dude, and they was like, you know who that is? Cause right there, it's like right across. Matter of fact, that was where I had went to that concert where Omarion and Bow Wow and Soulja Boy, they was over that way. It was like 4 blocks back that way. But anyway, he said that they was like, man, you know, he just had made a Long Island iced tea. And they was like, dude, you don't know who you just served? That's what the bartenders was telling him. And he was like, no. He had just gave Kirk Franklin a Long Island iced tea. I was like, wow. He was like, I didn't even know it was him. Because he one of them people, he just kind of like, he be in his own little lane. He don't really, he just like a low blow kind of person. He said, I didn't know that was Kirk Franklin. Ain't that crazy how Kirk Franklin and Plies look alike? They look just alike. Yeah. I was like, Kirk Franklin drink Long Island iced tea. I had to think about it. Kirk Franklin, a person just like we a person. And ain't nothing wrong with that's what he do. That's what he do. But he said he just said one. He probably had a long day. But I mean, we do what we got to do, and we have to just enjoy our lives. And you can't be just thinking that these people are perfect. No, they just like me and you. But that Johnny Depp and his ex-wife, I don't know about them. They too, woo. That's a whole bunch of weirdo rolled up in two people. And it ain't just them. But they just a little bit too much. But they got too much sauce. No, you got the juice. No, they crazy. Orange juice. I saw you and him walking in the rain. You were holding hands and man, please, them some crazy people. But I'm glad that KT said that she did not poop in the bed, because I was like, that is crazy. But then I can't sit there and listen to it. I just be listening bits and pieces, and then I be half listening to it anyway. Because you just can't sit there and listen to all of that foolishness. Yeah. I hope you all had a beautiful day today. I hope you all had a chance to get out or raise up your window and just get some fresh air. And I pray for those that are sick and shut in. Everybody ain't up moving around. So I just pray that I was of some inspiration, that you were able to just be thankful and grateful as much as I try to be, but throughout each and every vlog, podcast, whatever way my show is geared. I hope that you just got some goodness out of it. And just know that I don't take you for granted, because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you was here with me, and I'm thankful that you came. Now I'm on 37th and State Street. It used to be a bunch of projects. It used to just be full of projects right up and through here. Then they knocked down all these projects, and that's when all of the crime just went haywire in the city of Chicago. It just went all left field. But to the grace of God, God still keeps us, He still protects us, and He still loves us all. Because that didn't happen in a lot of these cities, a lot of these big cities. Just make sure you loving up on your people. Make sure, and I'm just going to be real, if you ain't heard nothing else I said throughout this thing, or you just coming in, make sure you call and you check on your people. Because we can't, a lot of times you can't reach your people as far as getting in the car. But make sure that you reach your people. Call them, check up on them. And you can share your screen when you call them. Y'all can watch a movie together. Just make sure you loving on your people. Please make sure you loving on your people. Make sure you spending time with them, because they need that. And you need it too. Because it's going to come a time when you're going to pick up that phone. You ain't going to have nobody to talk to. So make sure you love on your people. Don't take them for granted. Don't wait till they gone and you saying, man, I wish I had spent some time. You got time. And if they gone, reach for somebody else. Call somebody that can give you some good news, that can make you laugh. Call you a prayer line. Call you somebody. And if you got to call for some rehab, call the rehab line. You got that phone. Get your charger and come up with who you need to call. If you got to call Tyrone, call somebody that's going to uplift your spirits, because you need that. You need that. And if you ain't got nobody call, just go on YouTube and say, I need some inspirational words. I need some inspirational video. You got to get the right information to keep you motivated. Don't give up. Don't fold. Don't give up. Don't fold. And don't let nobody take your joy. And don't be trying to change people. People going to be who they are, so don't lose yourself in the process. trying to prove a point to somebody. Because you can't prove it. It ain't for you to try to prove. Don't do that. I guess I'll get us shrimp tonight. That's all we really eat is shrimp and fish and chicken. I'm gonna go to Sharks. I was trying to figure out what we was gonna eat. But I could just give me and him a large shrimp. We just split it. I better make sure my other son ain't called me asking me could that girl be over there. Let me see. He probably did. Mom finna drop Tyler and his friends off at the skating rink. And then can I go? Whoa. Wait a minute. Let me see what. I'm so glad I looked down at my phone. What are you talking about going skating at? You call him right now. I'm telling you, your kids, they be trying to pull it. So in love with you. Ooh, whatever you wanna do, it's alright with me. Let me be the one you come running. Hey, so what did Tyler say he wanted to go to? Okay, I thought you was about to say Markham. I'm about to say, oh, hell no. What time did they close? So you just dropped them off, and where you getting ready to go? In Park Forest? Okay. Be careful. All right. Let me be the one you come running to. Man, I went to that church on the left-hand side. It's called Greater Harvest Missionary Baptist Church. For my mama friend funeral, that was about 3 or 4 years ago. That church was rocking. It brought me back to them old apostolic days. The midnight musicals. It was just off the chain. And I had never saw this before. Dude in the choir, he pulled out a washboard and started playing it. It was like, what? It was off the chain. I remember those days, and I miss them days. Because they ain't like that no more. Yep. Then a good friend of mine, he had recently had dry cleaners. He had recently passed, and he had his stuff here at the New Philadelphia Church. And I missed it, but I was waiting on a friend of mine. I guess it was just miscommunication, but I wanted to choke him. I'm like, last conversation that me and him had, I said, let me know when you going that way so I can meet you up there at the church. So I called him, and he said, I'm going to call you back because I'm here at the church. This was for my friend memorial service. It was like, I want to say that was like about a month and a half ago. And he telling me, oh yeah, I told you I was going to meet you at the church. I said, and it was all on Facebook. I said, no, you didn't. But we be so into what we doing. And he always busy. I thought I was the one to be running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He be doing twice as much as I be doing. He just don't be doing it on social media like that. That was a real nice service from what I could see on Facebook. Yeah, but it's just so important that we just love and we spend time with our people. You loving on your people? Who's loving you? What is this? Oh. Love on your people and be encouraged. Be encouraged. And happy Mother's Day Happy Auntie Day. Happy Sister Day. Love your people. Love your people. Love your people. I always try to keep staying in a good headspace. Try it. I'm telling you, if you stay in a good headspace, I'm telling you, it'll work out a lot better for you. Because you already in a good space. Even if something bad come about, if it's some bad news that sprout up, if you go in the door right, you already prepared. Because the sun ain't gonna always be shining. But if you go in there already with just a good heart and a good space, it'll help you through that circumstance. You gotta go in there with the right frame of thinking. Don't go in there, whoa, it's me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. Here it is again. Yeah, it's gonna keep on being like that. It's gonna keep on. You're gonna keep on having bad breaks, no breaks. You're gonna keep up hitting them hiccups because you're going bad the wrong way. You're going bad the wrong way, sugar dumpling. You're going bad the wrong way. For real. Don't let nobody kill, steal, or destroy your feelings and your faith. You gotta keep the faith. Keep the faith through the night. But joy's on the come. Oh, I know that joy. Another song. I'm choir director. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him. One of them was for Sean Mitchell. He the one that made. He's famous. He's from Harvey. But you know, anytime people that's from Chicago, they ask you, instead of saying where you originally are from, like if it's a small town, you just say you from Chicago. Because people, if you ain't from certain areas, you don't know it. So you just say you from Chicago. He is a very successful. He's hosted a lot of award shows. His name was Vashawn Mitchell, and he made I climbed to the highest mountain, looked all around, couldn't find nobody. And it go, nobody greater, boom, 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 nobody greater, no, nobody greater than you. Nobody can heal you like you can, like he can. Oh, most holy one, you are the great I am. And mighty in your hands, he was here to carry out redemption's plan. He was here to carry out redemption's plan. Searched all over, boom, 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 couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Nobody greater, boom, 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 that's the music. Nobody greater, no, nobody greater than you. And you could Google him. He is from Harvey. Me and him is the same age. Vashawn will be 45 this year. As a matter of fact, his birthday is like, mine is the 20th of November. His is like the 20th. It's either the 21st or the 22nd. I remember my birthdays was like a day off, a day or two off. But he made it. And he can write. He used to give us so many songs. I think he used to just test us, for us to just learn all these different songs. And then he'll give it to somebody else. But he is a magnificent writer. He's a young man. I remember when I first met him, I was like, man, this dude is serious. But when you had that calling over your life, you can't play with it. That's one person. He used to give us a bunch of songs. A bunch of them. And he's successful. And I'm thankful. I'm glad that somebody, like I said, somebody came up. And somebody that deserved to get it, you know? Because that's important. Because everybody's blessing ain't yours. And I mean, he could just come up with something just like a blink of the eye. He just hit it. And we traveled a lot of places with him. But we mainly would be in Atlanta. And then the other choirs to sing with is called Chicago State Gospel Choir. And our director was Paulette Bush. And we had one album. And with, because with Vashawn Mitchell, when I was singing with him, it was called New Image Chorale. Yep. And he lives in Atlanta. I remember he used to, I remember he was at T.D. Jakes. He was at the Potter's house. But in order for him to come up, he had to get up out of, because when I was singing with him, he wasn't staying in Harvey then. He was from Harvey. He was staying in Chicago. But he just always, a young man, just trying to broaden his horizons and move around. And he's a nice looking young guy. I just remember he used to be so serious. But he was just he just tried to just be very mindful of the way he carried himself. But I'm saying that Pepsi, this one dude, he used to say, his name was Anthony. He said his uncle be like, anybody got any Pepsi? He said he could say Pepsi without spitting on everybody in the room. I'm like, wow, that used to tickle me. But it just comes a time when you just have so many memories that you just think and you reflect on them. And you just be so thankful that you experience what you experience, whether it be bad or good. Because it helped mold you into the person that you are today. And that's why it's so important for you don't come in here lying. Don't come in here trying to make people think it's something. Don't come in here like you balling out of control. Because you will be exposed. And you don't want to be exposed. When all you got to do is just, and if you're a person, you just got some people that they can't do nothing but lie. Because that's in their DNA, because that's all they ever were around. And that's maybe how a lot of people in their family roll. So it's kind of contagious, but you just got to just ban that. We all got stuff that didn't happen and stuff that, there's some people, families that are just cursed. You got to just ban that. I remember I had this one friend. The whole time we was friends, it just seemed like one bad thing after another bad thing after another thing. And I used to tell her all the time, you need to stay prayerful, because I be praying for you all. And I know we kind of crossed paths. I haven't heard from her in a few years. But I hope that she in a better place, because she didn't do social media. But I know that she just kind of just shut down. And I still pray for her. I pray that she okay. Because it's just so important that you just ban things. Because you're going to weather things. And you're going to come across things. You're going to be trying to figure out how you ended up in that. But you just got to ban that thing. And you can't speak to, you can't speak that over you. That go for like people when you get sick. Because we're going to all come a time where we're going to get sick. It's going to come. It's all part of the buffering down here on earth. But you can't harp on that. You got to just touch on yourself, encourage yourself, and plead the blood of Jesus over that circumstance. You got to. You got to, because we're going to all go through something. But the word is go through it. We can't stand still in it. You can't just accept it. You got to just bind it, give it to God, and you got to move on. Because I know I be running into people, I got one friend. He be all on social media. All on social media. Now, my thing is this. He'll go live. Go live. While he in the hospital, coughing his lungs out. And I be wanting to tell him so bad. I know if I'm sick, I don't want to be on social media. I mean, sick. And he be pumping it. It ain't nowhere in the world. That's going to be the last thing I'm going to think about doing is getting on my phone. I mean, that's just me, but by me, I'm a private person. I'm not going to give you that part. Because I don't never want nobody to pity me. I don't want nobody's sympathy. And then you have some people that do that because they be wanting you to pray for them. But I mean, if I'm coughing my lungs out, police, don't they just be so sneaky. He just right there in the cut waiting on you to drive past 400 miles per hour. I'm not going to give you that part of me. I'm gonna give you the best that I got. And I'm gonna give you something funny. But you're not gonna get my sickness. I'm not. But then you got some people, I mean, everybody's different, and I don't knock people, but when he be doing it, I be wanting to tell him, man, don't you know you speaking the wrong thing over yourself? Because to me, and I be asking another mutual friend that I be saying, is they okay? And they say, man, you know how that person is. They always just been dramatic. I said, man, you gonna drive down that street and you gonna be somewhere you don't want to be, and you gonna speak that over. You sitting there playing with people, trying to get, and that's gonna be your situation for real, trying to get, and that's gonna be your situation for real. I don't want that. Like I said, but I guess too, I'm just always been kind of like, I don't want that. I don't want you in my space like that. And then too, you be wanting people to pray for you. I get that too. And then you panic because you may think that might be the last time. But if it is, I don't want to be on there. I want to be somewhere deep in prayer. I want to be somewhere talking to the mothers and the pastor. And my good Judies, that's what we used to call them, we used to say. The good Judies, I be wanting to be talking to them, so they praying over me. Not kick in over my circumstance, because I put them in that arena. But everybody different. And what's for me is not for you. But if God be for us, he is more than the world against you. And that's the truth. That was another song he told me, that if God be for us, he's more than the world against you. Against you. Oh, this is another song he taught us. Down on your luck, you don't have much money. Time's so hard, it ain't even funny. Before it look better, things seem to get worse. But hold your head up, you can make it. And then the sopranos will say, I know you can. And then the tenors be, no, the women, the sopranos will say, I know you can. And then the altos will say, you can make it. I know you can make it. And he used to come up with some stuff real quick. Yeah. Phenomenal. Vashawn Mitchell's a phenomenal gospel artist. Now I'm back almost. Got to get off on 147 and go to the Pay My Famous Sharks. Get us some scrimp. I mean, my son just been summing everywhere today. I think they probably closed at like 10. I have to look and see. Because I know it don't make no sense. So I could just keep riding around. But I hope everybody had a beautiful, and I do mean a beautiful, Saturday. Because I've been before you a very long time. Tinley Park skating rink hours. Close at 11. Well, I'm gonna just get this food. Cause I can't see myself being out driving around for no 2 hours. I've been out long enough. Yeah, it's been like 2 hours now. Yep. And that's why I just make sure you enjoy every experience and you learn and you tap into what you were supposed to learn while you was dealing with that situation. Even if you got to retrace your steps back and find out and tap into what you were supposed to be learning. That's important. Because when you do that, then you learn what you needed to take out of that situation. But don't be sitting back with the, oh, woe is me. That man did this, not let that man. No, you let that man do that. That's right. I don't sit there. I try not to play that victim card. I made that decision. And I'm thankful I ain't just, I don't know, I just try to just take, you have to be held accountable for what you do. Because you did something. And not every situation. I ain't saying that. Like if you've been just put in a bad situation as a kid. But just like as you get older, you got to reflect off of that thing so you don't keep coming around that same situation. Because God will continue to test you until you get it right. Until you graduate into doing something better. And then a lot of times it happens for you to be able to help somebody else that's going through that situation. We all, and for lack of better words, we all have, I was going to say we all are ministers, but I don't want to use that word. But we